right in here and take a look. How am I going to turn a blank space, nothing in it, into a comfortable little home, an apartment on wheels? Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Now this is an unusual shot here. I'm standing in front of a U-Haul in the town in front of big mountains. That's not something I normally do. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska right now. I have flown home to Anchorage to spend time with my son. I didn't want to drive, so I flew in and I rented a U-Haul. And I'll do a video on renting a U-Haul as opposed to driving. And I think you'll be surprised just how cheap it is to fly and then rent the U-Haul. It's saved me thousands. But while I was here, I need to stay in the U-Haul. I'm going to take trips around Alaska. I'm spending a lot of time with my son, obviously, but I'm going to travel around Alaska and see it. So I wanted to outfit the van to be comfortable while I was here. It's surprisingly cheap, and I am completely outfitting it to live in. So this video is all about the essentials of living in a van. So I went around to thrift stores, I went to Walmart, Sportsman's Warehouse, and I went to Home Depot and got everything I needed to make this a comfortable home. So let's jump right in here and take a look. How am I going to turn a blank space, nothing in it, into a comfortable little home, an apartment on wheels? Let's do that now. So here we are inside a blank, open, full-sized van. So we're going to go through the list of essentials, what you really just kind of have to have, and I'll have a price. As I've said, I've gone to thrift stores and bought everything I could at thrift stores, then a Walmart, and a little bit of Home Depot. And those things will get you about as cheap as you can get into living in a vehicle. Now, of course, it's a full-size van, and so I'll narrow it down for you if you're in a car or a minivan or an SUV. Things will be pretty different, but the essentials are still going to be the same. Now, you want to replicate the four primary functions of a house. If you think of it that way, what do I do in my house? I might have 3,000 square foot house, but there are still really only four functions that you do in that house. Number one, you sleep. I mean, you need a warm, dry, comfortable place to sleep, so you sleep. That's a bedroom. The second function is a kitchen. You gotta eat, so you have to set up some kind of kitchen. Number three thing that you do in a house is you go to the bathroom. You have body waste you have to get rid of. You have to stay clean. You have to take showers. All those things that happen inside a bathroom, we need to duplicate inside here. And finally, you have leisure and work and recreation. So you might have a big living room where you just leisure and you just sit around. You have a TV, maybe you have a game room. So you need a place to sit comfortably in your house. And of course, outside of your house. Let's go ahead and get started right now. We'll start with the bedroom, because you got to get a good night's sleep. If you don't get a good night's sleep, boy, you're just going to be hurting. So the first thing you have to do is you've got these wheel wells, and they are a problem. So you need to know how long the wheel well is. This one's about 36 or 37 inches. Whatever I do for a bed, and I'm going to do a cot, it's got to have space for 36 or 37. I'd say 38. Just be careful. Just be generous. First thing I did, I went out to a Sportsman's Warehouse because they have a big selection of cots, and I bought a cot. So there is my bed. How simple was that? This was $119 at Sportsman's Warehouse. It was on sale. And it seems like a really high quality. It's an Alps. I'll put a link below to everything. So let's jump right in here.